pi over 6. So you can work with, in this third quadrant, all you have to do is add one more than what the denominator is to be the coefficient of pi. So right here it would be 4 pi over 3. Then it would be 5 pi over 4 and 7 pi over 6. Now, to get the second quadrant, what you have to do is you just have to subtract 1 from the denominator. That's what it is over here. So it's 2 pi over 3, 3 pi over 4, and 5 pi over 6. Now, to find what it would be in the fourth quadrant, all you have to do is add the numerator and denominator, and that's what you get. So you get 5 pi over 3, you get 7 pi over 4, and you get 11 pi over 6. So that's a little tip to help you remember the unit circle. And now I will be talking about
trigonometric ratios.
Yeah, I'm not gonna write that though because I don't know how to spell it. Let's just do ratios.
First.
You already ruined the video. So now I'm about to talk about bro. So the ratios, first we'll start with sine, and that is opposite over the hypotenuse. Then cosine, and that's the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. And then the tangent, which is the opposite side over the adjacent side. And then, so you have cosecant, and you have secant, and cotangent. So is the reciprocal of sine. So that means you just have to flip it. And it's the same thing for secant and cotangent. So secant corresponds with cosine, so I flip that. And cotangent corresponds with tangent, so I flip that. Okay. Let's find some example problems. So on your unit circle, the sine is the y component, and the cosine is the x component. So let me solve for the sine, cosine, and tangent of the basics in the first quadrant. So pi over 3. So the tangent of pi over 3 is root 3. The sine of pi over 3 is root 3 over 2. And the cosine of pi over 3 is 1/2. Now for pi over 4, the tangent is 1. The sine is 2 over square root of 2 over 2, and the cosine is also root 2 over 2. And for pi over 6, the tangent is root 3 over 3. The sine is 1/2, and the cosine is root 3 over 2. Pause. So I'm gonna use this unit circle the whole time that I'm about to draw. But let me draw, I know 5 pi over 3, that's right here. And the x is cosine, so I don't want that. But the y is sine, and the y for this is negative root 3 over 2. So I know the answer for sine of this is negative root 3 over 2. So for cosine negative pi over 4, to solve this, you would start right here, and you would go this way to pi over 4, because that is negative pi over 4. Well, and what it really is actually 7 pi over 4. And I know the cosine is the x, and what's the x for this? I know that it's the second furthest from the origin, so I know that's root 2 over 2. So that would be the answer for that. And so for cotangent of pi over 4, pause. So the answer for that, I know based on what I just showed y'all, that anything the tangent of anything pi over 4 is equal to 1. So I know this is 1. And even though it's cotangent, it's still the same as using tangent, because root 2 over 2 over root 2 over 2, either way you flip it, it's still going to be 1.